How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Prime Energon, and today we're going on over another fantastic figure. We're talking about Megatron here. This is from Transformers The Ride 3D. Now this is based off Dark of the Moon Megatron, just a different paint job, and he doesn't have the cape. And this guy is a lot more silver compared to the rusty color of the original Megatron from Dark of the Moon. Now this guy's pretty cool. Before we get started with this guy, let's go ahead and take a look at the box, shall we? So this is the box that comes in. Transformers Studios Series 48, Transformers The Ride 3D. This is a special, I guess, edition released. It's a leader class. And this is from the ride, I think, at Universal Studios, if I'm not mistaken. And here is the back with some content in truck mode. Megatron theme park inspired scale detail backdrop. Megatron wreaks havoc on Universal Studios. Yeah, he's a dick at the Universal Studios theme park. So yeah, that's the box that comes in. Transformers 3D up top, and some words and stuff at the bottom. Put that aside. So here we got Megatron, based off Dark of the Moon Transformer. So pretty cool character, pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at his face sculpt. He does have his injury right there above his eye, some blood right there. Really nice detail on the head. You can see very nice red eyes. Looks really cool. I do like the detail on this guy. A little bit hollow back here, so it's just pretty much a faceplate on the front. But if you're looking at it from up front, it actually looks pretty cool with all this detail, this faux rope going around him. Really nice paint job on here. Taking a look at his hands, really nice scope work right there with all this intricate wires and stuff. Looks really cool. And he does come with a blaster. His shotgun right here, really cool paint job. You can see, looks better on this side. Really nice paint job, that metallic gunmetal and that plastic. Other side, a bit hollow, so I would suggest him holding it on this side. That way you don't see all that hollowness. Taking a look at his hands, very nice. Not much articulation with the hands, especially this one. This one has a little bit more articulation when it comes down to moving, but this one is meant for the gun. As you can see, he has a little peg spot right there for the gun. Take a look at his crutch. Nice leg work on here with that gunmetal gray and that darker gray, and then little knee pads right here, which are pretty cool. They actually move, so that's pretty nice. Taking a look at the inside of his leg, you see his wheels right here. Some nice work right there. A little bit hollow right here on the inside of his thigh, but that is okay. Again, on the other side, and a lot of hollowness over here on the back of the leg. As you can see, the legs are a bit bulky. He's got some big old feet. Yes, he does. Taking a look at the arms, this plate, which is all due to transformation up here on his shoulders. Just everything compresses down. In robot mode, you still see his wheels. Taking a look at the back again, a little bit of a weird backpack, which is, again, this is the top of truck mode, and it sort of just folds up. Not too bad, but still a little bit weird, a little bit flat over here on the back, but still gives you this nice little scope work on the inside, so it's not completely hollow and lame looking. Taking a look at his butt. There's his butt and the back of the legs, back of his thighs. Really nice detail. And you can look at the bottom of the legs. So yeah, he looks pretty cool. This model, very loose of the legs, very loose. So he is a little bit annoying to stand up. He can't keep it up on his own like that. And the legs, they do tend to, they're not very well put together. There's no snapping in of the legs or anything. They're all just here. And all of this very loose on at least my model. So as far as getting them to stand, everything just sort of comes apart and looks kind of wonky. But if you get him in the right stance, he is able to stand up on his own, and pretty much it's him hunched over like so, without him having to fall on over, just because everything on the legs is a bit loose. And yeah, maybe I could tighten this up with some super glue or something, but all of this I do not like. It's very loose and horrible as far as his legs go, and his upper legs very, very loose. So as far as articulation, so the head can move around, it can move up, and it can move down. Not a full 360 on the head. Arms can go all the way out, and they can go all the way forward and all the way back. You do get a nice bicep rotation and a 90-degree plus bicep bend, so that's fantastic. And of course, move up and down. And then as far as waist articulation, there is no waist rotation. Everything just sort of eventually will break apart right there, depending on how far you move it. And the legs are constricted due to this back piece right here. They cannot kick back. Kind of annoying, but they can kick forward, about that much right there. You can't do the splits. Megatron needs to be more flexible, do some yoga. He cannot do the splits, so that is a shame. You do get some thigh rotation right here, a bit stiff. You do get another rotation down here, but that is due to transformation. Bending right there. There you go, 90-degree bend at the knee. The feet, nothing going on with the feet. There is no, unless you want to call this a toe tiltage, which I would not, because that just looks ridiculous. But still, articulation, not the best. Not the best. A little bit of a pain in the butt to pose, but still, it looks awesome, guys. Come on, look at that. Look at that face sculpt. Look at that face sculpt. The paint job on this guy looks fantastic, but that hollowness, like I said earlier, all hollow on the inside. So it is a little bit of a faux covering on there, going over to the side. Again, that hollowness, but still, he looks fantastic. I do love the paint job on this guy. So as far as size comparison, here is Megatron and here is Bumblebee. So very nice in scale right there. And then here is Barricade. Definitely a lot smaller right there as far as scale goes, but still fantastic. And go on to transformation. So this guy, for me, is a pain in the butt to transform. So hopefully I'm able to transform him. And there he goes. He fell on over. So yeah, all right, so transformation. A lot of cutting on this video. So you're gonna want to take off his ropes and chains right here. And this is an accessory, just pretty much a plastic rubber rope and chains. And then as far as everything goes, his chest is going to break apart. All of this is going to break apart and come down. His head, little beautiful head, is going to be tucked inside. And then all of this is going to go back up. All of these panels will come back down, and we'll get back to that in truck mode for his legs in just a moment. So as far as his legs go, all of this is a lot of weird rotations. So all of this is pretty much going to fold out. His little toes are going to go in. Again, do the other side. Swivel his toes. And then all of this is going to sort of come up like so. And then all of his back of his feet is going to be the front of the truck mode. All of this is going to fold on out like that. All of these pieces, and as you can see, you're starting to get the cab of truck mode. And then up front over here, all of this is going to bend down. All of this is going to come up and out like so. And then there we go for that part. And then for all of these pieces right here, all of this is going to get rotated right along here. Boom. Just like that. And then all of this is going to get rotated. Boom. Down. And then there's some clips right here that you could clip on there. The front of his grill is going to come down just like so. And then you're going to want to rotate that. That is half of the truck. We got half of it done, guys. We're done. Call it a day. Make sure his legs are straight. Unfold all of this stuff out. Get his damn arms out of the way. All this is going to come down like so. Snap in like that. And then the whole truck cab is going to come out forward. Just like that. This is going to come up. And then all of this is going to rotate. Boom. Just like that. You're going to want to fold down the wheels, which again, these are kind of loose on one side, so they always tend to come back in. Rotate the cab. Boom. And then snap all of this in there. And then all of the front part of the cab, again, you want to come down. And then rotate his spikes. And then once you're done with that, you're going to want to make sure everything is nice and straight and rotate it. All of this is going to come together. You want to flip out these little filler pieces for top of truck mode, and they got some little pegs right there. They're going to snap together just like that. You got a nice slot right here for this peg. Just like that. Front part, snap. All of this is going to snap together just like that. And you get some tabs over here on the front, tab right there, and the windshield, and boom, you got front truck mode. Make sure his wheels are down just like that. And then here you got front truck mode all ready to go. Now let's work on the arms. Yes, we still got ways. Now as far as the arms go, you're going to want to flip this back piece forward. That is going to snap across the top. These always tend to want to fall down. That's going to snap across the top, just like that. Now moving on over to his arms can be tricky. Those arms are pretty much going to come in like so. And then all of this is going to get back, flipped back like that. And all of this compressed part right here is going to decompress. You're going to want to pull this out. Give you enough clearance for the wheels. Again, on the other side, shoulders are going to come up just like that. And all of this is going to sort of compress down onto the back part of truck mode, just like so. Nice and tidy, and then everything snaps together on the rear end of truck mode. Arms are just going to get nicely tucked in here, and they're going to sort of go up and in. That is that double jointedness right there, right at the bicep. As you can see right there, they go up and in, and then they will sort of rest in here like so, and then make sure they're all the way in there just like that, and they'll snap in there. Hands, make sure the hands are nicely tucked away in there like that. And you're going to get a tab right here that's going to go right in there. This guy definitely does not want to hold together too well. All of this is going to come down, and these will all unfold out like that. Tab that in, and it will tab into the side of this as well. All this will compress down just like that, and all this will snap together. Make sure his legs, his little wheels are out. They always want to go in. See what I mean? And there we go with truck mode. Fantastic looking, I must say. And then as far as the rope goes, is going to go on the back. You got some little tabs right here at the bottom, and it is a bit tricky trying to find which way to go. I think it goes around this way. Kind of a pain in the butt. You're gonna want to hook these on just like that. Onto the back. that on, just like that. Other side, that on just like that. And it's going to give you this reveal of ropes and chains on the back. So very, very nice truck mode. I love the spikes over here. A little bit loose, but I'm pretty sure you can fix that. He's going to be ramming some Autobots. So really, really cool paint job. Got some more spikes up here above the windshield. Armored truck and everything. Nice chrome wheels. It looks pretty nice. As far as rolling around, he rolls around quite nicely. I think front part doesn't want to stay down, but he rolls around pretty decently. Going over to the detail on the back of the tanker truck. Really, really nice detail with the little chains. And everything just looks really, really nice. Valves. Going over to the back of the truck. Again, more hoses and stuff. Looks really, really cool. I definitely dig this tanker truck mode. Going on to the top, cleans up nicely. As far as the top of the truck, cleans up nicely. These little tabs cover everything. A little bit hollow back here, I must say, and a little bit scrawny back here too. You can see just a little bit holding all of this together. But still, it looks really, really good. I do love the paint job. It looks fantastic. So yeah, very, very cool. Very, very cool. This is how he looks at the bottom. And so we got truck mode for Megatron. And here he is compared to Optimus Prime. Pretty much almost the same scale. So that is a pretty nice comparison, considering they're both from the same movie pretty much. On over to the front. Pretty nice comparison, and pretty nice as far as scale goes. They look pretty good together. So yeah, I definitely do like this Megatron. He looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Megatron from the Universal Studios, the ride 3D. So like I said, this is pretty much a retool of Dark and the Moon Megatron. So it looks fantastic. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Be sure you subscribe to Prime Energon if you're new here. I'm Eric, and I do Transformers videos just like this, just getting started. So subscribe, check it out. We're just getting started, guys. Peace.